3 at the moment. And we always don't have 12 elephants all the time. The number keeps on changing every now and then, depending with the reasons that are causing them to be left orphans. The highest number we've ever had at one time was 38. But at the moment, we've got 12. All the 12 have got names. We've named them after the place that we've rescued them, or reasons that have caused them to be left orphans, and that is how we can easily tell them apart. I will be mentioning the names one by one, plus their approximated age. And I say approximated because we were really not there when they were born, and so we could not tell the exact age, but there are a number of things that we look at to give our approximation. And since most of them came in when they're still very young, it is very easy to tell. And that is why the difference between their real age and our approximated age is very minor. Maybe a month or two might be the difference, if there is any. We'll start with the elephant on my left. Her name is Muzinga. She's approximately 3.5 years old. She was rescued from Savo East National Park. She was found on the road within the park in Savo East all alone while at the age of about 4 months. And that's why we rescued her. Because at 4 months, she could not have survived without the mother's milk and also without protection against other dangers. Next is Alia. And Alia is approximately 2 years old. Alia was rescued from Sava Conservation Area within the Third Lake Conservancy in Taita. Right now, she's 2 years old. Next is Nyambeni, 3.5 years. So Nyambeni was rescued from Imendi Forest. This is an area found in Meru, found stuck in a ditch all alone within the forest in Meru, while at the age of about 3 months. And that's why we rescued her. She's now 3.5 years old. Behind Nyambeni is the biggest in size and the oldest, an elephant called Morijo, who is approximately 4 years old now, who is ready to go back into the wild anytime now, who was rescued from Olmalo Conservancy. This is an area found in Laikipia after she had been separated from her family by human beings, and so she's a victim of human-wildlife conflict. In front of Morijo is Padaman, 2.5 years, rescued from the Masai Mara. And Padman was found standing next to the dead body of the mother. The mother who had a big wound on the back, which is believed to have caused her death. The baby found within this area in a very poor thin condition. And that's why we rescued Padman. Still on my left, well known as Oli, the most playful elephant around. And Olomia was rescued from the Masai Mara. Olomia was found in the company of one bull elephant that was protecting him against the lions who had surrounded him ready for his attack. Nobody knows whereabouts of his father and the rest of the family members. Nobody knows where this one bull came from to help protect this little boy. And nobody knows for how long this bull would stay protecting him. So that is why a decision was made to help rescue Olomia. We named him Olomia, which is Masai for the lucky one. He was just very lucky to be found in the company of this one bull. Otherwise, it would have become a pastime. Immediately on my right, at the edge of the waterhole, is Wamata, 2 years old, having been rescued from Sava Conservation Area, sighted by our aerial surveillance who are on patrol in the air within the park. Managed to have seen a tiny baby elephant on the ground alone, and formed our teams on the ground to look for the mother and rejoin the baby with the mother. But after a whole day's search and wait for the mother could not be found, meaning that she was an orphan. So that is why we rescued Wamata. The smallest at the edge of the waterhole, holding a branch, is the youngest, an elephant by the name Kipeke, who is only 1 year old, who was rescued from the Masai Mara. whose mother is believed to have died from human-wildlife conflict when the baby left alone while at the age of about 3 months. And that's why we rescued Kipeke. She's now 1 year old. Right in the middle here is Daba. And Daba is second youngest, and overall youngest boy, approximately 16 months old. Daba was rescued from Savo Conservation Area within the Lali Galana Conservancy in Savo, identified alone. And that's why we rescued him. The big one next to Daba is Talek, 2.5 years. Talek was rescued from the Masai Mara. She was found in a group of bull elephants who are taking good care of her. And naturally, it is the females who will take care of the little ones and have got very strong maternal instinct. But in Talek's case, it was the bachelor's hand who was taking care of her. The rangers and scouts within this area mounted a search for her mother, but the mother could not be found, meaning that she was an orphan. And because the bulls don't have milk, it is obvious that she could not have survived for long without the mother's milk, despite the care and the protection that she was getting from the bulls. And that's why we rescued Talek. In front of Talek is Taroha, 3 years old, the oldest boy, rescued from Savo West National Park. Found lying down along Lake Jipe within the park in Savo West all alone, while at the age of about 6 months. And that's why we rescued Taroha. Lastly, we do have Ardi, who is 1.5 years. And Ardi was rescued from Savo Conservation Area. He was identified along the Ardi River, all alone. And that's why we rescued him. He's now 1.5 years old. That makes a total of 12 elephants that we've got in the nursery, all under our care for the first 3 years. Anytime between the age of 3 and 4, we take them to Savo East National Park and Kibwezi Forest, a process that will take about 5 years or more. Once they are get adopted, then we set them free. Generally, elephants will live as long as we do, and approximately 60 to 70 years is the lifespan of an elephant. And this lifespan of an elephant depends with the nature of their teeth. An elephant has got 6 sets of teeth. Every set will last for about 10 years. And that's why any time between the age of 60 and 70, or the teeth are worn out, will die from starvation, which is an actual death. Elephants attain maturity while at the age of between 10 to 15 years, starting with the females. The gestation period of an elephant is approximately 2 years, exactly 22 to 24 months. Elephants will always stay in groups and families under the leadership of the oldest female, who by natural instinct automatically become the leader and the matriarch of the group. The boys will leave the families after maturity, which is above 15 years, while the females will stay together for most part of their lives. The